How to overcome emotional pain with Stoicism. Pain is part of life. Heartbreak, loss, betrayal, disappointment. These are things we all face, and sometimes they hit so hard that it feels like the world has stopped turning, like the air itself is too heavy to breathe, like you are trapped in a storm that will never end. And in these moments, it's easy to believe that this pain will define us forever, that somehow the hurt has claimed us as its prisoner, that nothing we do can ever free us from it. But Stoicism teaches something radically different, something that has the power to transform how we live, even in the darkest moments. Suffering itself does not break us. What breaks us is how we allow it to control our minds. Think about Epictetus, a man born a slave, stripped of freedom and subjected to hardships most of us cannot even imagine. And yet, he found peace. He said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." His suffering did not define him. His response did. Think about Seneca, a statesman and philosopher, who navigated a world filled with betrayal, political danger, and exile. He too discovered that we cannot control what happens, but we can control our mind. We can control the story we tell ourselves about what happens. And it is this story, not the event, that shapes our life. And Marcus Aurelius, emperor of Rome, facing war, plague, and constant pressure from enemies both inside and outside the empire, found serenity. His secret? Mastery over his mind, mastery over how he interpreted events, and the choice to act with virtue, no matter the circumstance. Ask yourself right now, who has the power over your life? Is it the world, with its chaos and unfairness? Or is it you, the mind that observes, that chooses, that decides? The first step in overcoming emotional pain is to face it, fully, honestly, not with denial, not with distraction, not with pretending it doesn't exist, but by sitting with it, feeling it, acknowledging it. Say to yourself, "This hurts. I feel it. I see it. I acknowledge it." That moment, that simple, honest moment, is the first step in taking back your power. Because once you face it, you stop letting it control you. You reclaim choice. Now, let's talk about control. Stoicism teaches us a simple yet life-changing principle. Distinguish between what you can control and what you cannot. You cannot control the past. You cannot control other people's actions. You cannot change what has already happened. But you can control your thoughts. You can control your reactions. You can control your actions. You can choose how to respond. Think of emotional pain like waves in the ocean. Heartbreak, loss, disappointment, they crash over you. You cannot stop the waves. You cannot calm the storm outside, but you can learn to surf the waves. You can ride them without drowning. That is Stoic power. That is freedom. And here's something many of us forget. Pain is a teacher. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every loss carries a lesson. Patience, strength, wisdom, resilience, compassion, empathy. When life hurts, it is not meaningless. It is giving you the tools to grow, if you are willing to take them. Ask yourself this: will this matter in 5 days, 5 months, 5 years? Perspective transforms suffering. What feels unbearable today will, in time, shrink into memory. But the strength you build now will stay with you forever. That is something no loss, no betrayal, no disappointment can ever take away. Virtue is everything: honesty, courage, justice, wisdom. Stoicism teaches that external events, what the world throws at us, are not truly good or bad. What matters is how we act, how we respond, and whether we act with integrity. Even when your heart is broken, even when your trust has been shattered, even when the world seems cruel and unfair, Choosing virtue is choosing power, choosing freedom, choosing peace. Healing does not mean forgetting. It does not mean pretending it never happened. Healing means transforming it. Your heartbreak can become courage. Your betrayal can become wisdom. Your loss can become strength. Pain, when faced with clarity and acceptance, becomes a ladder to a higher, stronger version of yourself. Every time emotional pain arises, remind yourself, you are not your pain. You are not your loss. You are the mind that observes. You are the choice that responds. Your thoughts, your actions, your decisions, these are always yours. And in these choices lies freedom. Real freedom. Freedom that no heartbreak, no betrayal, no disappointment can take away. When life hurts, pause, breathe. Ask yourself, can I control this? If not, release it. If yes, act with courage and clarity. Let the pain teach you. Let it refine you. Let it make you stronger. Because the Stoics understood something the world often forgets. The greatest freedom is not freedom from suffering. It is freedom within it. Life will hurt. That is inevitable. But your mind, your response, your choice, these are invincible. Guard them. Cultivate them. Protect them. Let them become a fortress no storm can breach, no heartbreak can shake. And when the pain passes, as it always does, you will look back and realize something incredible. You survived. You endured. You grew. And you are stronger than the pain that once threatened to consume you. Remember this, you cannot control life, but you can control yourself. And that is enough. That is more than enough. That is everything.